Hi, this is Shaka Hislop, and you're watching Extra Time TV.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Extra Time TV. This is Andre Sokol.
I'm Kevon Campbell.
And we have a crucial game, Kevon.
Yes.
A crucial game. I can't even emphasize how crucial it is. I'm going to put like a big caps underneath.
Crucial.
Trinidad Tobago has to take on Panama in a must-win game in away territory to save our World Cup campaign. We recently lost to Honduras. We spoke about that in our reaction. Check that out at the end. Kevon, we have a monumental task.
Yes.
So, what do you think? What do you think Trinidad needs to do? Trinidad Tobago needs to do to really grind out this what seems like an impossible task.
Andre, I'm going to be very brief. We've lost our last 6 games. If we lose the 7th, no way we're going to qualify for World Cup 2018. Yep. Simple as that. That being said, we have a chance. When there's a chance, there's a will. So in this game against Panama, in Panama City, we really need to go into the game fire blazing, meaning that we need to actually take the pitch and be high tempo, play good football, good passing, and get to the attacking third. Because if we play anything like that first half in Honduras, then it's going to be awful. Because Panama, they are second bottom. They need 3 points to get themselves in that 4th place. So we're not going there to settle. And Panama, they're going to be all guns blazing. Why? Because they went down to Mexico in the last game in Mexico City, and it was a very hard-fought 1-0 defeat. Yep. Because Panama played well, they defended stoutly, but Mexico, they just in the second half, a good header by Lozano, meant that they got the 3 points, which was kind of hard on Panama. Because we were following the game and we were like, wow, is Panama really going to get a point here at the Azteca? But they did not. Good for Trinidad. Yep. But for our side, if we get 3 points, then that will mean that we will be in 2 points back for the 4th place, which will mean a qualification with the playoff against the Asian team. Yeah. But as if USA beats Honduras in San Pedro Sula, so when you look at that 2 points to 4th place, that's a big lifeline if we get that 3 points against Panama. But for Trinidad and Tobago, I want to see probably Wills Plaza start, and I want to see more conviction from the team, and I want to see better game management from Dennis Lawrence's team, because the players, especially some of the vital cogs in midfield, they looked lost, they looked out of place against Honduras. So that cannot happen. They cannot start a game like that. And for Panama, Coach Dario Gomez, he brought back some accomplished stars, guys that I didn't think would even come back. I mean, Blas Perez and Luis Tejada, yes, they have over 80 goals between them in qualifications and in international football, but they are, 36, 37. That's really old. So our guys, our defenders are better. Our defenders are young and are vibrant and are good. So I would think that they can handle those aging veterans. Yep. I hope so. But at the back, Panama, Roman Torres and Felipe Baloy, those 2 guys are bruisers. So whoever plays, if it's Plaza, he can give them a good rumbling. If Boswin plays, I'm not sure he has the aggression to handle 2 stalwarts like Baloy and Ramon Torres. So Andre, what do you think we need to do to get that victory, that 3 points that we so dearly need?
Well, the first thing is that we made things really hard on ourselves. I mean, we had the opportunities. I emphasized that a lot in the last video. Yeah. We had the opportunity at home. I really thought we'd have done a lot better. I mean, I literally have foot and mouth syndrome right now. This game, we need, first of all, to adjust. There's an attitude adjustment needs to be done. These guys didn't seem like they really believed that they were going to win this game. That's how it seems. I could be wrong, but as somebody looking at the game against Honduras, they need to go there with the belief that they can win. It's going to be a hostile away game. And then also, from top to bottom, we can't have that 15 minutes of madness. Because it was madness. Let's be very real. That's what it was. Dennis Lawrence said in the post-match conference that these guys keep making the same mistake. We keep conceding soft goals. He said it against Jamaica. And he said, you need to solve that on the training pitch. The problem is you train and then they go on the actual game. That's a different story whatsoever, the atmosphere. These guys have played tough away games. And also the confidence level is probably really low right now. I mean, 6 losses in a row right now. I really thought they would have done a bit better against Jamaica. So there's also that aspect, Normally when you're a player and your confidence is not that high at any level, you don't play to your best. In any aspect of life, once you don't have that confidence, you sort of feel a bit not confident in your abilities. And I think that's what's going on right now. I hope the team, the experienced guys, Dennis Lawrence and those guys, Saul Campbell's, they go in, and the last time they played Panama, they were very I don't like to use the word ugly, but they played a very, 2 lines of 4 that was very solid, and they ground out the result. Maybe that's what Trinidad needs to do, because I see that they're trying to play that nice passing football, and maybe sometimes you need to get back to good old-fashioned defending. Yes, even if it means clearing that ball out, because that first goal against Honduras was just unacceptable. Even in the lowest level, you just clear that ball out. Just insane. A lot of the guys were out of position at times, and the recovery time was scary. For example, getting a goal in the first 15 minutes, well, it was maybe the first 10 minutes. Before conceding the second goal, it took way too long to compose themselves. They say, okay guys, we conceded one, let's just calm down and keep the scoreline down. Conceding another one. That can't happen against Panama. So in order for them to do this, they need to be at their best mentally. Dennis Lawrence needs to work on that mental aspect, Kevon. I mean, these guys, their confidence, he has his homework cut out. They take out the tactics, you go in, and that's his job. That's what he gets paid to do. The Saul Campbells and those guys, these are experienced veterans. And when we played Panama the first time around, we didn't play pretty football. We actually played, everybody was like, yeah, that wasn't really great, but we ground out our result. We have to not be afraid to play that style of football if we have to. I believe if we just cleared the ball out and played good old-fashioned defending 101, the result we probably would not have been pretty, but we would not have conceded that goal. And sometimes we need to keep it simple. Sometimes I think we're trying to play really nice passing football, which is great, but sometimes you need to just get that out of there. As I like to say, safety first.
When in doubt, clear it out.
Yeah, that. But you asked the question what we need to do. Need to work on the psychological aspect. They need to erase that period of errors. And also, we may have to just play some ugly defensive football and try to grind out a result. Yeah. We have to work on not conceding goals. I mean, years ago when we played, I think it was Panama as well in the 2006 campaign. We ground out our results too. John, I believe, scored. I could be wrong, but one of those games.
Dennis Lawrence scored a goal against Panama in that game too. So
maybe Dennis, if you have a team psychologist or whatever, you sit down and watch those videos and say, guys, this is what we did. This is our mindset. Because these guys, their confidence will be low right now.
Channel those memories from 05 into the players.
Yes.
Lawrence, yeah.
Do it.
Play that video over and over and over.
Yes, do it. And that's just part of the game. We don't know, maybe he's doing that right now. I'm just saying that's an aspect I need to work on. The mental aspect of the game is so important. I know these guys. We have been watching these qualifiers. We said in the last game, these guys could play football. They are very good. What we saw there was a bunch of guys whose confidence it seems like it was low. It seems like the occasion got to them. And their reaction to fight back was not there. I was unhappy with the fact that they didn't fight. They need to go there and fight for those 90 minutes. This is your country you're playing for. This is not some club match, some game down the road. And forget tactics. That is what Dennis needs to work on, because these guys clearly understand tactics, but they need to understand game management better and also how to react in situations. And honestly, I think the setup Dennis has is okay. I probably would go with different forwards. If he's going to go with Botswain, because we lost that physicality with Kenwin. I think we lost that, to be very honest. Botswain didn't really, scare defenders with his physicality. They were winning the ball. So maybe Botswain and maybe a mobile, quick player like Plaza. We lost Cesar, which is something I didn't mention. I don't really understand why. We'll have to do a little investigating. Yes, what happened to Cesar? But that was interesting. I thought maybe Dennis had a plan, which a lot of people is not talking about. He was in the lineup. So Kevon, psychologically, mentally, I think that is the main area. I think we defeat ourselves mentally, and that's what we need to do, Kevon. I mean, tactics aside, I think Dennis is a competent coach, so it's really the psychological aspect.
Last point for myself, Andre. The dynamic will be different coming towards the next game, because we can call on the likes of Alvin Jones, and the player going to be different because, we may see Aubrey David again because Jones will be suspended, and even in the midfield, Highland and George, if you look at alternatives of the bench, I see Hector, I see Williams, but I don't see much more. So in terms of a coach changing that attacking three, very difficult, because players who played, they're our best players.
Yep, just to run it off really quick, if you have a key player that you think should play for Trinidad in this game, who do you think it should be?
Jamal Williams.
Okay,
he penetrates the final third.
Okay, well, I was going to say him. Kevon always beats me to it. So I think Houghton Hector should play. He conducts in midfield. So let's see, hopefully Trinidad could pull this off. Yep. So Kevon, where can we find you?
Kev is 8 on Instagram and Twitter.
You can find me at Andre on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Extra Time TV, because when you do that, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a copy of
FIFA 17.
Yes,
And FIFA 18.
Yes. So double bonus. So you could probably have a little last tournament with your friends, play FIFA 17 and also FIFA 18.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys.